Hey everyone, it's Delta Shiny Zeta here, bringing you another unboxing video. This time we are going back to Structured X, going with Lord of the Storm. So I know that I actually, a while ago, was doing a lot of Structured X unboxing videos, and I eventually stopped because I ran out of product. I definitely ran out of sealed products, so I was like, wow, I don't know what to do anymore. But anyway, here is the overall just deck list of this deck. This is actually a very old product, and I do actually have a first edition, but this particular deck isn't valued too much, even the first edition, despite it being a product that was released around 2005 or so. But either way, it's a cool one. I remember, you know, picking up these decks back when I was a kid, for sure, back in like the swap meet, and we would go and get some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my brothers and I, so definitely looking forward to unboxing this here. So it does have the little seal thing here. To me, it doesn't matter about ripping the box because I'm not going to preserve the box. It's going to be trash to me. So I will just gladly open it like this, you know, the more difficult way, of course. So what's nice about these older decks is that we get to see some pure nostalgia, not just with the cards themselves, but the fact that you get these things. If you remember, oh my gosh, remember these things, the field zones? You would be able to, you know, just take this all the way and then flip it open. It was the basic field zone that you got from every single structure deck. Wow. Field card zone, fusion deck, you know, before it became the extra deck. Wow, this is just pure nostalgia over here, seriously. Okay, so just gonna put that away. We also get a little strategy thing, plus a deck list, strategy like how to use this deck, kind of shows you more strategies there, and there's also a power up this deck by Shadow of Infinity, Lost Millennium, Enemy of Justice, Icarus Attacks. Fantastic card. I think this deck actually comes with Icarus Attack, which is pretty cool. And then yeah, just more stuff, see? It's pretty nice. Then of course you get the rule book. This is a version 6.0. Wow. Tells you the rules, how to play. Very complicated game, as you can see, even with this rule book here. And then the rule book doesn't even cover the majority of things, you know, like crazy rulings and stuff like that. I'll put those up there in the corner. Okay, and of course you get your actual deck. We can remove this thing here. Here's the deck itself. Wow, and look at that, first edition. It is a first edition deck. That's crazy. Even if it's not valuable, it's always nice opening first edition, you know, printings of really old products, because it's just that cool. Like, it just feels so nice. Now we're gonna remove this, and here we go. Okay, we start with some more Bird of Divinity, one of the worst boss monsters of all time, unfortunately. It's level 7. I'll read this one. It says, cannot be special summon. If you tribute summon this card, the tributes must be win. While this card is face up on the field, both players take 1,000 points of damage. During each player's end phase, decrease the damage each player takes when this happens by 500 points for each spell and trap card that player controls. As you can see, it is before problem-solving card text, of course. But you get the point. It's very lackluster. The effect is very, you know. I mean, technically speaking, it goes with the combo of the deck. The strategy is to remove spell and traps from the opponent's side, but it's still very underpowered. Like, it really is. Like this. We're going to put some more over here. That's fine. And now we got the comments next. So let's see. We have Rock from the Valley of Haze, 2400 attacker. Yep, remember that. Just gonna put these right over here one at a time. Sakura 2 armor. So these actually aren't separated by, I'll just quickly show you, by like monster, spell, and trap. Unlike most new structured decks, the old ones were not separated like this. Sakura 2 armor. So basic battle trap that was very heavily used back in the day. I'm gonna put traps down here. Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. I think this is actually the second most expensive card in the set, and by expensive I mean it's like $1.50. The most expensive card, I'll point it out when we get to it, but that's pretty cool. Harpy's Pet Baby Dragon. Ah yes, the iconic MST, Mystical Space Typhoon. Cool, we're gonna put spell cards over here on the left side. Sure. Harpy Lady Sisters. So this deck does use a lot of Harpy cards. So there's a Harpy Lady Sisters. Harpy's Hunting Ground, a field spell that was actually pretty good back in the day. It had a good effect, a non-once per turn, you know, summoning a Harpy Lady or Lady Sisters, popping a card, plus it grants 200 attack to all winged beast monsters. Not the worst thing back then, pretty useful. Nobleman of Crossout. This is like the third or fourth most expensive card, valued at a little bit over $1. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Then we got Harpy Lady 2. We got Dust Tornado here. Okay. Not as good as MST, but whatever, right? I mean, Vortex, this is the most valuable card in the set. Worth a little bit over $2 in terms of value, so yeah. It's basically a worse Raigeki, but back then when Raigeki was being offered in structured decks, that was the only way to get something that was, you know, pretty close to Raigeki, I guess. Hysteric Party. Lady Ninja Yay. Or Yai, I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Reckless Greed. Draw 2, skip 2 draw faces. Do you remember that? Harpy Lady 3. Slate Warrior, 1900 beat stick with a pretty good effect, I guess. But yeah, solid card back then. It was actually a secret rare. It came out in a video game. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah. Great memories of that. Elegant Egotist, a card that did not age poorly. It special summons from the deck if you control Harpy Lady. Very nice. Another Hunting Ground. See, they even separated these like the same copies. I'm not even sure why they did that. I should actually move these a little closer that way. There we go. Aqua Chorus. And no, it's not a water card, despite it saying Aqua. Sonic Shooter. Reload. A -1, but it was sometimes useful back then when you had a pretty bad card and you needed, you know, to get a better hand. Flying Kamikari 1. I think they actually get multiples of this card. They should. Sylphie. Heavy Storm, look at that. Giving out free Heavy Storms back in the day. That is crazy. Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. Funny, this card literally only works with one card in this whole deck. And that's the Lady Ninja. Crazy, but very ineffective if you just try to, you know, run this deck like this straight out. Harpy Lady Sisters, they actually give you 2 sisters. That can really be cloggy. That's crazy. Harpy Lady 1, there it is. The best of the 3 Harpy Ladies by far. Dark Coffin. Very underpowered trap card. Call the Haunted, that's actually a good trap card. Nice. Blade Fly. I mean, it's weak, but it can provide a good boost, right, to all your wins. We got another Elegant Egotist over here. Okay, we'll just put that one over here. Harpy Girl, purely pathetic card. It's cool and all, but yeah, it's obviously there just to be a Harpy card because there are some Harpy support cards, but wow. Icarus Attack, amazing trap card back in the day. Eventually it would be seen a lot with Black Wings, I remember that. But I guess Harpies use it too, right? Triangle Ecstasy Spark. That's for Harpy Lady Sisters. Then we got a Bird Face, not really a needed card, a little too slow, but it's Harpy support regardless. Sonic Duck, not really sure what that's doing here. I mean, I guess it's just a solid beat stick that can dodge Gravity Bind, am I right? Magic Jammer, pretty decent counter trap, okay. Swift Birdman Joe, not a bad monster for tribute summoning. Card Destruction, also a pretty valuable one, a little bit over $1, just like Nobleman of Crossout. And lastly, yep, there's another Flying Kamikari one. So they actually only gave 2 Flying Kamikari ones, but that's basically how your deck looks. Kind of interesting in some ways, but just also a lot of cards that sometimes you're like, why did they even include all this? Like, I don't know, they put a lot of Harpy cards, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then the sisters, the Pet Baby Dragon, Harpy Girl, but I don't know, it's obviously a deck that would improve a lot more if you actually purchase 3 copies of it. That way you can have things like 3 Harpy Lady 1s and maybe 3 Slate Warriors, like, you know, high-powered attack monsters, and maybe another copy of Icarus Attack would be useful, stuff like that. So, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this relatively simple unboxing. This is, once again, the Lord of the Storm structure deck. And by the way, this card isn't actually worth anything. It's worth about 40 cents, even the first edition printing of this thing, which is crazy that it's just not valuable at all. But yeah. Alright, so before I end this video, as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you did enjoy this video. I will be posting more and more unboxing videos as they come. So yeah, be sure to check out my channel. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.